Well, hello, soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is the weekly review of our daily chakra energy readings, and this is week 18 review. April 28th through May 4th of 2024. So, yep, another week down, week 18, and we are reviewing all of the cards we got. So, yeah. So, all of the readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear this message. So, use your intuition to tune into what that message is for you. All right, beautiful people. So, here we are for another of our wonderful weekly reviews. So let's get into it. So this is week 18, April 28th through May 4th of 2024. So let's start this review. So Sunday through Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then the 28th, 29th, 30th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So if you want to see what the book has to say as far as the meaning for any of these affirmations, then you can go to the reading for that specific day and get that information. So we started the week with the secondary chakras, palms of the hands, number 112. From day to day, I feel the currents of life within me and around me more intensively. From day to day, I feel the currents of life within me and around me more intensively. So that was the energy that was starting our week. And I ask if any of you have noticed yourself, um, have noticed the currents of life flowing around you more intensively. Like maybe you just feel things a lot more than you were, or maybe you're just more conscious of things than you were before, or however it applies to you. It Because I can definitely say that I was for sure feeling this energy this week. I think I've been feeling this energy for a while, but it's more about when you consciously like connect with that energy, when you're like, wow, no, I'm really feeling like things are feeling super intense, or like, wow, I can't believe I am at this, you know, state of consciousness at this time, or whatever it is. But yeah, from day to day, I feel the currents of life within me and around me more intensively. So that is true energy. We also had the second chakra, which is our sacral chakra, come through for us. Svadhisthana chakra, number 37. In every area and at any moment of my life, I discover and draw on more sources of joy. In every area and at any moment of my life, I discover and draw on more sources of joy. So, yeah, at any time in our life, we can find joy within our life and draw on those sources of joy to, bring us more happiness and fulfillment. And I feel that, as we are going through this week and this journey right now, and it's getting more intense, I think that we are, we will be tuning into the things that bring us joy more and more often. Since we are consciously exploring and consciously a part of the waves of, the currents of life, we are able to draw on the more sources of joy. So I love it. So the only two card pair we had for this week was the auric field of the emotional body along with the secondary chakras, elbows, and card number 99. I accept with gratitude and consistency. I accept with gratitude and consistency. And basically, yeah, it's about us being grateful in all of the things that we have around us and being consistent in our gratitude and yeah, just being consistent with our gratitude, knowing that all the things that come to us from other, people, situations, or beings are just simply source, presenting us with that particular gift. And so it's good for us to be grateful and thankful so that we can draw in more opportunities to be grateful and thankful. So we also had the sixth chakra come out for us, which is our third eye chakra, Ajna chakra, with number 70. I pay careful attention to the guidance of the creative force for the planning of my life. I pay careful attention to the guidance of the creative force for the planning of my life. So, yeah, it's about us, you know, paying attention to the guidance that we are receiving from day to day, from source, from our guides, from our angels, you know, whoever is guiding us from the higher ascended versions of the light. So, yeah, I pay careful attention to the guidance of the creative force for the planning of my life. When we are in alignment with our higher self, we, step into the best and highest version of ourselves. And then, thus, we get to experience a timeline where we are living life in bliss and happiness and joy. And so, yeah, that's amazing. So we also had our first chakra, our root chakra, come through, Muladhara chakra, with number 34. I harmoniously live within the natural order of the creation. I harmoniously live within the natural order of the creation. So, yeah. And in the book, it says, I harmoniously live within the natural order of creation. It doesn't have the creation. So, yeah, it's about us learning how to live harmoniously with creation, all that is in creation, all that has been created, all that will be created, about us living harmoniously with all of it. Um, and yeah, it's about us getting in alignment. Like, what does that feel? This is an affirmation for the first chakra. And so, this is our root chakra kind of coming out and reminding us to, live in the harmony with all of creation. So, I love that. If that's something that you've been feeling this week, or um, something like that came up for you, then yeah, absolutely. Then you heard it here first. No, I'm just kidding. So, all right. So on Friday, we had the auric field of the spiritual body come out with an affirmation for us. Number 26, I consciously and thankfully open myself to the forces of light and love. I consciously and thankfully open myself to the forces of light and love. So, yeah, it's all about us being open, this week, opening ourselves to light and love, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like to you. It's different for all of us, but yeah, it's all about us being conscious of the uh, consciously open and consciously in the gratitude energy of light and love. So, Yeah, I love it. Last but definitely not least, we had our seventh chakra come through for us this week as well. So that is our crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra, number 76. The opportunity for enlightenment is always right at the tip of my nose. The opportunity for enlightenment is always right at the tip of my nose. So I feel that this card was coming out, this affirmation was coming out for us as a reminder, reminding us that enlightenment is literally always right at the tip of our nose. The opportunity is always there. We simply have to see it and grasp it, because it's right there in front of us. So, yeah. Um, it's interesting that we had our first two chakras come out for us and our top two. So our bottom two chakras and our top two chakras came out for us. So first and second, and then sixth and seventh. So that's very interesting. So it's, like top and bottom. So, like the middle's just kind of doing its own thing right now. But yeah, top and bottom is getting the energy, which I love it because, when we have the balance on the top and bottom, then the middle has to be balanced, right? So, yeah. But okay, let's read our affirmation story and move along. From day to day, I feel the currents of life within me and around me more intensively. In every area and at any moment of my life, I discover and draw on more sources of joy. I accept with gratitude and consistency. I pay careful attention to the guidance of the creative force for the planning of my life. I harmoniously live within the natural order of the creation. I consciously and thankfully open myself to the forces of light and love. The opportunity for enlightenment is always right at the tip of my nose. So beautiful, people. This has been our week 18 review. I hope you all found something that you resonate with, and if you did, please remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you all so very much for being here. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.